I'm gonna say it. Let me say it. Welcome to Doodle Time.
Doodle time.
Doodle Time. So I'm looking up how to pronounce Jinu. Is that how it's pronounced? I don't know. Today I'll show you how to draw Jinu. He's a demon. Don't trust him. Paper. Crayons. Crayons. So we're just trying to find our outline here for Jinu's head before we go in and get all our detail in place. So I've got kind of like a pizza shape to start with. A pizza slice. Cut that down the middle. In the bottom we'll do a short little horizontal line that'll represent Jinu's chin. And let's figure out the top of the head. Let's make the top of that circular. Bring my paper down a bit. And the top of the head. Now, I've split the face down the middle from top to bottom in half. And I've drawn a horizontal line, and that line's gonna represent where eyes are gonna land. I'm gonna go in and lay down where Jinu's hair is. Now it's a side part, so I've got it parted on one side. And one fluff of hair coming down one side, it's gonna come down to the eye line. Come up back to the part, and then the other side will come down, roughly to the eye line. Now we'll lightly kind of put in place where the neck is going to be. From there, the collar. I just do little squigglies. Getting the shoulders kind of roughed in. And now I've got a guide that tells me where everything roughly is going to land. Get those collars put in place. And I'm working with a light colored crayon here. So later on when I go in with a darker color, I can kind of redo my outline and go over the lighter color with a darker color. Fix any errors I make along the way. And you'll notice the overall outline less. I've changed crayons now because that one was getting blunt. I found one with the sharper tip and I've roughed in the nose, Jinu's nose. Kind of an upside down triangle. Got the bridge of the nose in place, which are two vertical lines. And now Jinu's mouth, finding where the lips are gonna be. I don't have to be too precise here. I'm gonna go in and fix all the outlines later. Now I find crayons to be quite a blunt instrument, so there's only so precise I can be anyway. Now this cool cat is wearing some glasses, some sunglasses. Let's find a place for those to land. Those connect to his ears. Find a place for that. I got bored of the face. I don't know what to do next, so I've just kind of hopped to the hair. I'm just gonna fill in the hair right now while my brain processes what to do with the face. So I'm going over my pink outline with a black crayon. So as soon as I put down the black outline, the pink just kind of disappears. I'm gonna fill all that in with black. Fill, 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 fill. Now that the hair's done, I can go in and kind of find out where the eyebrows are going to land. So they stick up just above the sunglasses. I'll pop those in place and figure out Jinu's eyes. And put in some pupils. I'll take the same black crayon and fill in the outline for Jinu's glasses. I don't like how this is looking, I'll be honest. I hate it. Fill in the ears in the bottom of the chin. Oh, what a mess. Oh well, keep going. Get the nostrils in place. A horizontal line for Jinu's mouth. I'll go in and kind of go over the outline of everything below the head with our black crayon. A little squiggly shape for the collar. And the shirt underneath. So now I've got my outline done for Jinu. Well, almost. There we go. I'm gonna go in and fill in Jinu's sunglasses. I'm gonna go in with a burgundy kind of red color and lightly fill in the entire glasses. Oops, I forgot this little part of the glasses. The bridge. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm figuring out where shadow is gonna land on Jinu's face. So underneath the hair, we got a bit of shadow landing. So what I've considered is I've got a light source coming from the left side of our picture. And when it's coming in from that side, it's gonna hit Jinu's hair and leave a shadow under the hair. And generally on the right side, we're gonna get more shadow. I don't know if I did a good job explaining that. Let me see if I can phrase that better. So with our shadow at the top left side of our world, in front of Jinu, it's coming down at a certain angle and leaving a shadow under the chin. I've gone in with this color, and I've just kind of outlined where all that is. So this way, the light's coming down, And it's going to leave a shadow underneath the hair and underneath the chin in that direction. And also on the right side, when we're looking at Jinu, our right side of his face. And let's see, and the right side of Jinu's nose, since the light's coming in from this corner. And the light's going to cast a shadow on Jinu's collar and leave a bit of shadow underneath that. Now I've got an orange and I'm going in, filling out all the rest of the skin, but with very light pressure. Very light pressure applied. Going in with the orange. I already said that, didn't I? And I'm going to continue this for all the parts I didn't hit with the burgundy. And I'll go over the shady part a little bit too to blend that in. Now this isn't the exact color I want the skin, so I'm gonna go over with a little bit of pink too and try and blend these colors together a little bit. I don't have the exact skin colors in my pack of crayons, so I'm resorting to mixing. I'm gonna mix some colors together and hopefully get close to the skin color I wanna achieve. So going over the orange with this pink, and hopefully that'll bring me a bit closer to skin color. We'll do the same around the neck and the chest. Now, Jinu's lips. I don't have a lot of color variety, so I'm going with a dark red. Let's see what that does for us. I really hate working with crayons. I picked a lighter color red to go over the bottom part of Jinu's lips. And I added a bit of red on his neck as well. I just felt like it needed some there. That wasn't dark enough. So just going over the shadow parts of Jinu's skin and darkening that up, adding a bit more pressure with my red in those areas, just to make those stand out against the rest of the skin. So now I've got a brown. I'm going to do the same thing, just going over shadow areas. Trying to make those a lot bolder. Let's add some brown here as well. Now let's see, I want to add one more color to the face, and I'm going with yellow. And immediately, I feel like this was a bad choice. You know, a good idea would be to test these on a separate paper, but I ain't about that. It's more fun this way. So I've got my pink crayon now, and I'm going over all the parts of Jinu's outfit. He's got a pink shirt on for this performance. Don't ask me how I know. I haven't seen the movie. And just filling in the entire shirt. Let's fill all that out. Fill, fill, fill. Now, crayons leave a weird waxy texture on paper when you use it, especially if you go over one spot over and over again and you're messy like I am. What would have been wise is if I did all my coloring in one direction. So I'm kind of going in one direction here, a different direction down here, and it just looks like a mess. If you want to do a cleaner job, do all your shading and all your filling in one direction. Or you can be a messy boy like me. Color all that in. Now I'm looking at this thing and I'm not super happy with my outline. It doesn't feel bold enough. So I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna take my dark purple, just because it's a little different than black. And I'm going over my outline a little thicker. I wanna add some spunk, some pizzazz to this drawing. I think the black isn't bold enough, so hopefully this color will achieve that. Let's see how it turns out. It's all right. It's better than the black. I'm gonna keep this going all throughout the drawing. Now, I kind of lost the eyebrows in this whole process of going over my outline again, so I've just added those back in. Adding an outline around the lips. Ah, what a mess. I really messed that up. Let's see if I can clean that up with a lighter color. Oh my God, what have I done? This whole thing is a mess. This is a disaster. Oh, come on, lips. Oh my God. Oh my God, I hate this. Look at his lips. I've destroyed them. Forget the lips. So to add a bit more darkness to the shadow part, I've taken my blue crayon. I'm just gonna add a bit more shadow with blue. I gotta say, if you're following at home, I really hope yours turned out better than this. So I kind of like what this blue is doing. I think I'm gonna use it to outline Jinu's hair. At this point, I've gone rogue. I've completely lost the plot here. You know what? I don't hate that. I'll keep that. Now, let's see. I gotta add something here. You know what? These lips are bothering me still. I've got a white crayon. I'm gonna try and use that as an eraser to kind of fix the edges. There's no reason his lips should be that big. All right, that helped a little bit. Now the background. I've done plenty of scenes. I just kind of want to go, I don't want to call it abstract, but kind of abstract in the background. So I'm just gonna do shapes. Weird squiggles, lines, shapes. And I want to give myself a bit of a pattern or a texture back here. And I'm going to embrace the randomness. So lots of weird little squiggles. Total randomness. carry this all the way through. And we'll carry that all the way to the right side. Rules have gone out the window. And now, to kind of fill this in with some color, I've got some orange, and I'm finding random spots, random closed spaces, and filling that in. I'm going to kind of keep this process up sporadically throughout to give this whole thing a little bit of color, which I think it needs. That looks, yeah, that's good. I'm gonna find another color. I've got my yellow hair and going in and filling in some other spots. Embracing the randomness. Now, what I tried to do here is with any color I'm using, I don't want to fill in two spaces touching each other with the same color. I want to kind of spread them out throughout the composition, throughout the picture. And that's that. I think we need one more color here. I think that is pretty obvious. Maybe a cooler color. We got yellow and orange, two warm colors. Let's balance that out with a cooler color. And we're gonna go through, fill out some random spaces, and making sure we don't fill out two spaces that are touching. And the last one. All right. All right. That's Jinu. He's a demon, by the way. I read that on Wikipedia.